suspicions were confirmed. I wrote this little program to just run on the 128 to test the replacement chip, the 318018, I think it is. And sure enough, it's messed up. So I don't think it's the chips, actually. I'll get into that here in just a second. Alright, while we're on the subject, I've seen cases where people have tried to open these and they forced it and it actually broke the back part away from the front part, and it's terrible. Don't do that, you don't have to do that. So what it is there's two clips, one right here and one on the other side, right there. And you can use, what I use is like a card, to pry into the case, and that's the best way to do it. Use a plastic card, like a credit card or something, or whatever, but do that, don't just force it, because you'll break the case. This case is kind of thin, right in there, so just letting you know. I'm messing around this time. Took the keyboard off, completely off. Man, this board is huge. Look how big that board is. It's like you can fit two 64s in there, two boards. I'm going to take this out of the case and completely, and because I think that the problem is it may have some, what do they call it, cold solder joints. So I'm going to reflow the solder on this socket, and I'm going to check underneath and see if there's any, I think there's something wrong with the socket, because I've tried, including the chip that was in it, I've tried 4 different chips in here. When I ordered basically 2 chips, well, 1, but they threw 1 in, but also when I received it, there was a 3rd one in there, so I got 3 for the price of 1. So what's the odds that all 4 chips are bad? It's possible, but highly unlikely. So I'm thinking, and plus when I press down on the first one, so I'm thinking there's something going on with the socket. So I'm going to flip it over and check it. Before I start soldering, I'm going to take a closer look at the solder joints on the back of the chip, and it's this one right here. Where that looks kind of sunken in right there, kind of looks weird, suspicious, but I don't know. That kind of looks strange. That could possibly cause a problem. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's conductive or not. Little strands. Alright, so I went through and resoldered some of this stuff. My soldering's terrible, but I didn't resolder all the joints, just the ones that look kind of suspicious. So I'm gonna now power it up and see what it does. Alright, I put it back in the bottom of the case just in case there's some stray solder on the table. I don't want to, risk it. So I'm gonna turn it on and see what it does. Okay, it came back on, that's good. I'm gonna let it run for a while and see if it messes up, because it seems like when it's, well, it did something there. Yeah, pressing on the chip. It seems like there's some kind of loose joint. See, it came back to basic. I've got 4 of the 318018 chips, basic lower chips for the 128. One of these was the one originally in it, but I've tried several different ones, and the computer boots up okay. It goes in this socket right here, but if you press on it, then it freaks out. Usually, freaking out meaning that it goes into the machine language monitor. I'm thinking that either the socket, like the pins, are maybe have got a problem. So I'm gonna order some deoxit and use that to clean it real good in there, and also the pins on the chips themselves, and see if that works, because it's really strange that I can just press on it and it, you know, it messes with it. So I'd already reflowed the solder, not on all the joints, but the ones that, most of them, okay? So I do need to go and do that for the others, the other ones I missed, but I think it's actually the pins inside the socket that's messed up. So I'm gonna try that. So this 128 is gonna have to go on hold until I can get deoxit, and I'll try that and see what it does. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. For more content, you can visit www.scottyanimation.com. There's a lot more stuff on there.